Season 11 of League has started, and while the most important question for a lot of you right now is obviously how much money should you budget for the new Lunar Beast and Crystal Rose skins coming out next patch,
making my penis soft.
a close second is who should your new main be going into this season. Now, it's a question countless people struggle with every year as they try to convince everyone that their teammates are the reason they're in low elo, even though they've been stuck in the same place for the last 3 seasons with over 1,000 games played each year and a 5.49 KDA. So instead of evaluating their gameplay and finding ways to improve on both a micro and macro level, they decide the only possible solution is to find a champion that they can carry on harder than their teammates can feed. Now, because Riot released a new champion so soon after the start of the new season, I know it's extremely tempting to think this is it. This is finally the champion that's going to be your ticket out of low elo. But being a man of the people, I have spent countless hours in developing a foolproof checklist that will help you decide if Viego should actually be your next main.
The dead will not rest until I am whole once more.
Now, if your goal is to find a champion to main with the intent to climb, there's a few questions you need to go over while making your decision. And it's not any of the useful shit like, is it meta, does it have a high skill ceiling, and is it versatile or fits into a variety of team comps? No, we're here to focus on the really important stuff, like, are they a money grab? Could its passive be its own Netflix series? On a scale of Uter to complete bullshit, how bullshit is its kit? And how easily can you fuck up everybody's ranked games with it? Jumping right into the first point, he's only been released with one skin, which might indicate to someone that he's actually not a big money grab. But don't be fooled, because here is where you have to look at his future skin potential. Now, the first time we actually see him is in the Rune King little mini-game thing cinematic, but for this, you need to focus on the Ruination video. So we start off the video with an obvious duo bot talking about how they're going to dominate lane and carry the game when their ward dies. And Lucian's support tells him she's going to go ward, but he says both mid and bot are missing and we haven't seen their jungle for a while, so she hits him with,
"We don't run from darkness."
Double kill.
So they get back to lane and think there's no way jungle could still be there, even though they're probably doing drag right now, and Senna goes off to ward again while Lucian's CS is under tower, and then we see him. But we all know the entire time we're sitting here hoping for some badass Lich King / Sauron looking motherfucker like a Rune King should look, and instead we get this shirtless Metro pussy that looks like the result of Edward Cullen butt-fucking one of the Paul brothers. And apparently all the mist that surrounds him comes out of this stupid fucking hole in his chest, which is a clear Iron Man design ripoff. And I guess he has a helmet and some sort of armor set you can see when you're backing. Seems like a prime candidate for a $20 animated skin to me.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man?
Which really means that you're off to a great start if you're thinking about maining him and you're a Mastery level 7 spammer, because everyone knows you can't do that unless you've also purchased the most expensive skin and his Eternal Stat Tracker. But not necessarily a money dump just yet, so let's keep watching.
I have crossed through death and ruination to get back to her. Return, my queen.
You will destroy this world!
She is my world.
Oh heavens! The simp has fallen in love with the e-girl!
Oh, there it is. Certified money grab. Because on top of all that other shit, if there is one thing that simps will support other than the one they're simping for, it's other simps. Moving on to the next point, Viego's passive is called "Everyone gets to use my sword, so I get to use everyone else." And after the countless jokes after Silas' release about how Riot's going to make a champion that actually lets you steal other champions, they actually fucking did it. And after killing someone, Viego can non-consensually enter a Mist Wraith left behind, rectally I assume, and control him for 10 seconds. But is it really necrophilia if you're both dead?
Rectum damn near killed him.
And just as you'd suspect, it doesn't end there and the rest of it is long as shit. Also has self-healing that scales off damn near everything, a form of blink, and untargetability. And looking at the rest of his kit, his Q has an on-hit passive that obviously has great synergy with Bork, but also has a damage dealing active. He has a dash that's also a stun, camouflage that gives him attack speed and movement speed, and not quite an execute, but a skill shot that you can place in the middle of all 5 people that'll still auto-target the one with the lowest health and slap the bitch out of him. At face value, his kit may seem like bullshit, but just because it sounds like it doesn't mean you should immediately just decide to main him. We still have one more point to cover. Let's do a quick evaluation at how many ranked games we think he's going to fuck up this year. LS has made it known he doesn't think the champion will be great on release, and in fact has gone on to say that he thinks it'll have one of the lowest win rates for a newly released champion. And after watching some gameplay, there are some mechanical things that could make things difficult to navigate the champion from a micro level. Namely, possessing someone after you've killed him, or accidentally possessing someone. But that also doesn't necessarily mean everything. If you really want to see this champion's potential for fucking up ranked games this year, you have to go to YouTube and look up how many "oh my god, completely busted, crazy new build" Viego clickbait videos have been put out by washed up content creators.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep, rank's fucked. Because if there is one thing I can guarantee, it's some dipshit telling everyone to trust after we ping his items and runes just because he saw some YouTuber pay his friends to help him make a dumbass 30 kills penta video. And for some reason, it'll always work when I have to play against it, but it'll go 3 and 12 anytime it's on my team, with his only 3 kills coming from the enemy team diving the fountain at the end of the game, while their 3 waves of super minions give my Nexus a nice romantic fisting. And the only reason he was even alive in the fountain is because he fed every lane and then AFK'd in base 15 minutes in. So, after review, Viego clearly checks all of these boxes. So should you main him? Absolutely not. And you're a fucking asshole if you do. So naturally, can't wait to play with all you Viego mains this year. Let's get it. I'm fucking pumped. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do plan on continuing the 200 Years series with Viego and Yum Yum. If you haven't seen my latest 200 Years video, go ahead and check that out. Link will be right here. And let me know in the comments if you like videos like this one and want me to keep doing them. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe so I can quit my day job and be a bum putting out YouTube content. My social medias are also listed in the description. And now I'm going to let my outro music play until 10 minutes.